Okay guys, today we're going to install the Mac Air pumper system in the MAVERICK. Cool. Okay, there's not a whole lot of places to mount this Mac Air pumper in this MAV. I mean, I could mount it like this, but I just think that looks goofy. So I'm going to mount it right here. Right here, right in the middle. This is where this is going to go, guys. So that should look pretty nice. And then I come down here with the electrical, get under here, and put the switch right here in the middle. That's going to be awesome. And it'll get plenty of airflow here, and the hoses don't have to stretch too far. Okay. Oh, wow. I think we have some markers here. We do. Okay. So that can go like that. That's perfect. I think that's good. Let's pull that cap on, or that filter off, reline it up, because I'm gonna put the brackets on the inside behind the Mac Air fan instead of sticking out here where you can see them. It's just a little bit cleaner look. That's probably about center. I should measure it, but I'm pretty good about doing this, about getting center. And that's all I'll need, is I'll put these first two in, and then the other two will be easy to put in. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's climb in here. And let's give us a little drill right here, right where I put my marks. I don't know, I looked on the other side and I don't see anything, but I definitely don't want to drill through this and have missed something and hit an important wire. That probably would be a bad thing. Okay, so I'm just going to take the drill nice and slow. This plastic's really soft. Now I'm going to go check, see if I can see the holes that I just drilled, and make sure I'm not going to hit anything screwing it in, or even on the bottom ones. Oh, yeah, it's way up there. Okay, so we're good. We're clear. All right, this is awesome. Moving forward. Let me get in here. I don't want to step on the, what do you call it, the skid plate. I don't think it's really supposed to support your weight. So it's going to go like this. Oh, that's great. They're not. You got to be kidding me. Really? Rugged? You guys send me, look at this bolt they send me. Are you kidding me? It's not even the same. It's not even the same thread. It's not even the same bolt. Gosh, man. This is what they sent me. If you can see this, look at this bullshit. The system's a lot of money. This is ridiculous. You guys only, I mean, you can send me oh, yeah, just use that one, it'll work. Unreal. People just don't care. And they're non-magnetic screws. So, looks like I'm gonna have to go chase a bolt. It's disappointing, guys. You spend a lot of money on stuff and then, it's not a big deal. Well, to you it's not. You're not the one that's paying for it or installing it. Let's make sure this fits before we go drilling the second holes. Okay. Looks like it fits. Just slide it down. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look even. I want to move that over like that. All right, let's try this again. Okay. We'll drill these out real fast. Make sure you're straight. I didn't think this bolt would work. I can put it in there for temporary because I'm not anywhere near a Home Depot. And I just happen to have one of those #2 square bits. Okay guys, so I pre-installed the hoses and the filter. Just gonna make it easier. I'm trying to push this filter on and the hose is on while it's installed is just makes it a little more difficult. I mean, for guys who do it all the time, probably not. I'm a total rookie, so I felt this was easier to do. It's starting to look good though. I really like how I mounted this. Okay, let's just get these buttoned up here. And I think that's how I want it to sit. This is Tamika's, so it's gonna go, let me pull it out here. And then it's gonna bend and go up that way. And I didn't get the mounts for these. My mount for my chase light's gonna be here, so I'm just gonna tie up some stretchy cord. We initially had the mag locks ordered, but we didn't know they were mag locks when we bought it. The guy who was selling us the system, he just explained them as helmet holders, and we got them. We saw they were magnetic. I was like, well, I don't really dig that. That's like right next to your brain, because it's a huge magnet that's sitting right here on your helmet, or on the other side. And so, actually right here. So I didn't care for that at all. And they're very expensive, and I should have asked him what these helmet holders cost, because they were very expensive. And so I just sent them back. No, I don't need those fancy magnetic helmet holders. Okay, so we're just gonna route this through there for right now. Got this one down. I still gotta do the electrical. And okay, so I think that's how it's gonna ride in here. No, so I'll fix the other screw, the set bolt. But yeah, it's looking pretty trick, pretty race. But they actually really work from what I understand. I've never used one of these, but we were riding with some people and we were in the back of them, and they're throwing up a lot of dirt and sand, and that's pretty much all you're breathing. Guys are saying these are a must, especially in dusty conditions. So Tamika wanted to try them. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a real good idea. So let me get you guys all cinched up. Sorry about my my nose, guys. It's It's been cold here. My nose gets really affected when it gets cold. I can't hardly breathe out of it. So I apologize if it's annoying. It's annoying me, trust me. And those of you who don't even know, thank you so much. Or don't care, appreciate you. Okay, so got this baby installed. Man, I like how that turned out. It really looks nice. Now let's get to this electrical. So this is the switch, guys. It's, I guess, an updated switch. Has a little knob on it, and it's much smaller, so it's going to go right here. I'm going to put it in the middle. So yeah, that's actually a really super clean. I like that. Okay, all right, guys. So let's start by removing this cover. And this is cool too. What I like about Can-Am, what they did this time with the Maverick R, is they give you all these covers so you don't have to try to cut them out any longer. There's only 6. I know it's not a lot, but for me, that's plenty. But I still think that's super cool that that's what they did for us. So let's feed this down in here one at a time. Let's go with this one first, since that one was giving me the hard time. Mac Air. Yeah, that looks pretty darn sweet. Oh, it's nice. Wow, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so we are going to connect this to the accessory and also the ground. But let's bring this out here because these are our plugs. And it's very convenient being right here. So they give you a lot of cable to run the pumper. I mean, look at how much cable that is. That's a ton of cable. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna run it, because I was hoping it would be thinner than this. This is a really super thick cable, and I wanted to, I guess I could run it down here. Well, let me just see. Let's see how this is gonna work, guys. Get duck, let's plug it in. And you gotta plug it in until it snaps, I guess. Man, this thing is super tight, this plug. You get a little bit of tiny alcohol sprayed on that rubber. It'll slide better. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that looks not quite snapped in. There we go. There we go. Snapped in. Okay. That's the only thing that I don't really care for, is how this is going to be done, but there's no other way to do it. I'm not going to start drilling a bunch of holes. So I can just set it like that and bring it down here. Put that out of the way. And I can come in, since the clip is here, that's the clip to get the body panel back in. And I just run it down here, just like this, and in through here. I think is probably the best bet. Okay. All right. So now this is another one. They give you a ton of extra cable here. So we're going to cut this because I don't need all this cable, and I'm not moving this thing. This thing's going to stay right where it's at least as long as I own the car. So this one's going to plug into here. And then I'm going to This one's going to plug into here. So some more alcohol. Just makes hook the rubber, connecting the rubber much easier when you're sliding these things in. There we go. There's that. And we have one more. The fan itself. Okay. Goes in like this. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how oh my gosh, those are, and they're waterproof, so I guess they have to be difficult to, not difficult, but hard to push in, seeing how they're waterproof, but they are very, I almost need gloves. Okay, so now I'm gonna trim this cable here, put some eyelets on it, which the other day I did pick up because I happened to go through this package, this air pumper box, and I seen how this was done, so I'm going to cut this, connect those eyelets, and then call it good. So that could stay like that. I don't want to cut myself short here. So, because if I ever need to get in here, I want to be able to have some cable that I can move around if I needed to move it around. That's probably good right there. I can't believe how long this connection to the fan is. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. That's long enough. There it is. That's the cut. This is the excess. Okay. Can go like this, but I'm going to zip tie it. But I want this to kind of go in right here, if it can. Kind of go in like that. These, okay, let's get to stripping the wire and putting the connectors on. What size is this? 18. I always start when I'm stripping cable, and I really don't know it because I'm not an electrician, so I don't work with it every day, but I always start at a bigger than what it looks like. That way I don't cut into the cable. So there they are. Okay. Oh, of course, this is going to be, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I'm going to strip a little more off this, and I'm going to double them up. What I'm going to do is do this, and I'm going to bend it like that. Because where these go in here, they're pretty thick. So now I can get it really in there. Okay, that looks good. Now let's crimp it. Crimp it. There, that's solid. Very solid. Let's cut this one a little further also. Twist it up. Let's bend it. Get this one plugged in also. Oh no, my wires are coming apart. Let's try this one more time. Let's bend it. Get it in there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. When you cut it a little longer when they're big like that, because these are universal, like they accept different size gauge. When you bend it over like that, it ensures a good connection. And then squeeze down on it, and that should be solid, totally solid. Okay, those are done. Okay. Now let's get this accessory off again. Okay, there. Okay, there it is. So that's the red is going to go up there. Now I've got this routed the way I want. I got a lot more accessories going on here, so. There's that. Okay, there's that. And let's take off the negative. This is just a weird spot to put this, whatever this thing is, relay, well, I don't know what it is, cut the electrical connection right overlapping the negative terminal. Okay, there's that. There's the negative. Okay. And I have to take this terminal off a few more times with this other accessories that we are will be adding. And the reason I don't leave it off now, because I want to test it and I want to make sure I wrap everything up where it's supposed to go. Okay, so let me get some zip ties. Okay, I've got zip ties. First thing I need to tie up is this. It's too bad these companies, they do a good job and everything, but it's too bad, like, I know it would cost a lot more and everybody's like, oh, they can't do that, but like the cabling, like they should make it, because this is obviously universal. It's gonna fit like a 4-seater, but when you're ordering for a 2-seater MAV, maybe they should shorten up the cables a little bit. I mean, I don't know, like asking for too much, I guess. So I want to put that like that and put it in there. that. Where's my cutters? So there's that. Okay. There's plenty of room in here, which I really like, because in the the X3, oh my gosh, there was like no room. Okay, let's set these guys on top of that big ball of cable. So, if I can go in right here. Bet you I can. I might cut that out with my Dremel a little bit so that it won't be such a hard. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll cut this out a little instead of the panel. And the panel will come out, look flush, it'll just go right in. I mean, I think that's my plan. I mean, nothing has to be like totally perfect, but I still want it to be nice. Okay, so here's this guy. We got these here. And I can zip tie that with a smaller zip tie. And this little guy right here. Just get this right here like that, just to keep these guys from kind of bouncing around. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, I don't like that. I want no sharp edges near my wire. Okay, there's that. I'm keeping this one loose because, like I said, I should have probably gone underneath. And I still can, because I can unplug that up there. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go underneath right there. Zip ties. Got there. Everything is there. Okay, guys. Look how that's... looks pretty cool, right? Okay, guys. So, this thing is really loud. I didn't expect that at all. I really didn't have a lot of choice. I wasn't going to put the actual fan up there. I just think it just did not look good. I mean, I don't know. I like it right here. It looks good. I mean, it's like a little jet airplane. Listen to that. It blows a lot of air. My gosh. We're never going to have it on this type of high speed, but you can hear that. I mean, it's it's a little jet airplane. But we'll probably be more, I mean, at this level here, it's blowing plenty of air. Cold, crisp air. Super nice unit. I like it. Really like it.